Apple reported a good quarter this week. The stock responded by immediately surging to an all-time high. Apple is the most valuable company in the world, and all eyes are still on the big iPhone 8 launch this fall. We're calling it the iPhone 8. It has lots of different names, but it is the rumored new redesigned iPhone that may have sexy new features like an even bigger screen and perhaps augmented reality capabilities and no button on the home screen. Apple may charge $1,000 for it. Ultimately, what the stock and investors are focused on is how that phone will do when it will launch. We got some indications in Apple's quarterly report based on the guidance for this coming quarter that the phone will likely launch at the end of September. So there will be some impact on this coming quarter of this new iPhone. And that was a relief to the market. Everyone got excited about that. There were concerns that the phone might be delayed, which was damping down the stock. We are now at a new high, so we return to the question that we raised a couple of months ago that a lot of investors have focused on this year, which is, can this run continue? Can Apple continue to march toward $200 a share, which would make it a $1 trillion company? Back before this quarter, what we pointed out is that in the past, leading up to major iPhone launches like the one that is upcoming this fall, Apple stock has actually done very well in anticipation of those. If you look at the chart, stock has run up in anticipation of iPhone 6, even going back to iPhone 4, which were the radical redesigns, and now it's happening with what folks are calling the iPhone 8. Usually, at least in the past, the news about how those phones actually perform is less important than the hype and the rumors running up to them in terms of stock performance. So given this good news, given that there are some exciting things seemingly coming in the new phone, and we can look at some of those features that we're expecting, it is easy to see how the stock could march higher as we get closer to this big, exciting event. But the one thing to keep in mind, and a lot of folks on Wall Street are already warning about how expectations have gotten out of hand for the new iPhone, is that in the past, often around the launch is when the stock has peaked, and then the actual news the following year as it sells has ultimately failed to drive it higher. Anything can happen. Doesn't mean it'll happen this time, but in the past for Apple stock, the old adage of buy the rumor, sell the news has been the way to trade it.